Howdy peeps, we're out here in the shop tonight and we're going to put together and unbox this laser cutter from LOKLiK. They were nice enough to send me a trial, something to try out. We're going to see how it cuts, see how it cuts like wood, sublimation board and everything else, and we're going to start right now. Alright guys, with us being in the shop, let's go ahead and get it all unboxed and see what we got. Obviously, it's as expected, it's well protected in a box with foam and all that. In the box, we have instructions. LOKLiK always does this really cool thing where their stuff it's almost like a hand letter. It's really neat how they do their instructions. See, there's the guarantee, and there's like a quick start guide, everything you need right there. Yeah, we'll look through it and we'll see. Okay, cool. We'll put all this aside. Probably going to need it. There are the panels that are clearly labeled, like back. These are made out of almost like a plexiglass material. It's really cool how they're like recessed into the foam. Another plexiglass panel. This is for the enclosure. There's the I'm assuming this is the front panel with the LOKLiK engraved, not engraved, but it's like embossed. Really cool. So we will go ahead and strip this layer up. Ooh, that's really nice packaging, by the way. Fantastic. Oh, this is what I'm assuming is the back panel. Yeah, big, huge exhaust. This is the outward exhaust. Big exhaust. So that would mean these are probably going to be the side panels. Yeah, right side panel. And this is going to be the left side panel. Make sure we're actually recording. Yeah, we are. Okay. Alright, and we strip another piece of foam off. That one's in there. Holy. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yep. Just like that. Oh, nice. This actually has the it has the smoke kit where you just hook it to a window or something, and it yeah, that's a really nice material. Oh, that's nice. That's super nice. We have what looks to be some LED lights. I guess it lights up on the inside. We'll check and see what that's about. Various baggies with all kind of hardware. Leg extensions, leg extension pads, all that good stuff. And then this is the, let's see, this is the fan light bar power adapter. That's the power adapter for the fan and lighting. Power cord. And this is a power brick. And this is the powerhouse of the unit. This is the LOKLiK laser unit. And I don't see the steps, but I think it's a 10 watt is what it says. So we'll try and see if we can get some good stuff out of it. Laser glasses. And then this is looks like it's just a standard USB, almost like the printer cable. And let's go ahead and lift this out. How do I need to do this? I guess, oh, it's already assembled? Wow. That's nice. It's already assembled. Let's go. I don't know how to get this out, but I think you can just pick it up and just pull the piece of foam out straight up. Oh, you can just hinge it out. Oh, that's amazing. That is a nice, beautiful unit. Look at that. That's actually really thick aluminum or steel. Oh, this is a well-made unit. Look at that. It's beautiful. Wow. That's nice. I cannot... Bro, this is the nicest laser cutter I've had the privilege of using. That thing is nice. Now, I don't want to move it and mess it up, so we're going to... I'm going to get this box out of the way, and we're going to do all this. Because I don't think there's anything else that needs to be done on that box. Look at that thing. That's beautiful. That thing's beautiful. Look at that. Oh, that thing is nice. Oh, so nice. It looks like it's locked in somehow. I don't really want to mess with it until I read the instructions. But all that is metal. It has a little stop switch and all that. Oh, it has everything. It has everything. It has a lock. That is so cool. This is going to be a super easy installation, I think. But yeah, I'll go ahead and get everything sorted, and we'll get it together. All right, guys and girls, let's get our parts sorted a little bit. We know we're not going to be needing this for a little bit because that all that does is connect it to the outside essentially. So we're going to put that to the side. We know we won't need this USB cable for a little bit. We're going to go ahead and unpackage it anyway. Looks like just a standard 6 or maybe even 9 foot USB cable. We know we won't be needing the glasses for a minute. I'll go ahead and open them anyway. Which with the enclosure we probably won't need them anyway. But it's nice of them to include it. And these are the laser glasses. Keep your eyes safe. Safety first. This is all the bag for all the last parts. This is all the late stuff. You got like a USB memory card reader. That's a nice touch because not everybody has that. These are wire management tools, Allen wrenches, a cleaning brush, and also your first piece to test. We're definitely going to need those Allen wrenches and stuff, so we're going to go ahead and do that. This is the Wi-Fi antenna. We won't be needing that until we get it assembled. Keys, we'll put those aside for right now. This bag is where I think we'll need a lot of goodies out of this bag. Because this is like the hinges, washers, screws, your handle. I don't know what those are. Maybe feet for it. Spare screws, and I know we'll need the aluminum angle brackets. So for right now, we're just going to place all that in the thing itself so they don't get lost. This is the fan adapter and power adapter. Yep. That is to connect to all your power. That's the other part. This is the lights. We'll probably be putting those on last. This is the leg extensions. That'll probably go on later. Leg extensions. Leg extension pads. But I think we're going to try to maybe get do the shell first. Do the outside. This is a power adapter for the actual machine itself. So yeah, super duper cool. And then these are all the pieces. Like I said, they have the coating. They have that the orange coating that makes it where lasers. That's a huge chonking fan. That has to be like 100 and I don't know how many millimeters that is, but that's a huge chonking fan. That's bigger than 120 millimeter. That's like 140, 160 millimeter fan. It moves a lot of air, I bet. Because you can see, I mean, it's it's like a 4-inch diameter. And this is the laser module, which I'm not going to take it out and risk it getting dirty, but we'll definitely need that. for sure. And then yeah, all the little panels, they're all nice. And this is the front panel because the hinges and stuff I assume connect to it, and it just hinges up where you can get your work out. But yeah, this is all the stuff and the instructions. There is not an instruction manual, but they give you a QR code to scan to get the manual and all that. But yeah, I probably won't assemble it tonight, but at least we know what we're working with, so we can assemble this tomorrow and get it cutting.
The first step after taking out of the box is threading on the legs to the bottom of the unit. They're a 3-piece design that makes it very easy to put together. It's worth mentioning that if you have an issue assembling this, the threaded inserts at the top are double-sided and can easily be adjusted to make life a little easier.
And now we have the legs on him. Let's go ahead and put him on up. Nice and tall. Look at him. Look at that. Looks really good.
Next up, we unlock the access by removing the small bracket. It's held in place for shipping the unit and for safety. Next up, we install the Wi-Fi antenna. Once we get that done, we'll add brackets all the way around the perimeter of the piece and attach the back first, and then the sides, and then we'll do the top panel. Please don't do what I did and make sure you get the pieces that connect the top panel to the front and back piece. I built mine completely without them, and I had to take everything back apart and do it all over again. So don't do like me. Next up, we install the hinges for the front door. To get the screws to thread in, you may have to provide some upward force from the bottom to get the screws to bite into the threads. Lastly, it's time for lighting and wiring. I had to cut a hole in the grommet to route the wiring. There are 2 power connections, one for the rear fan, one for the lights. The power supply powers both at the same time to simplify the wiring. That way you don't have to do any soldering, any switching, anything like that. And there's also a handy little inline switch on the power cable itself. Once you get that done, everything on the assembly is complete, and it's time to install drivers and connect your iEngrave. Please remember to set your focus distance by using the flip down slider on the laser unit. Basically flip it down, gently drop it onto the surface you're engraving, and then lock the whole thing back down. Then you can retract the slider and you should be set. Next up, we install the drivers per the instructions. They're located on the USB card reader and micro SD card. It was pretty easy to set up with Lightburn if you would just follow the directions. After that, we did a test engraving just to try it out. I used the LOKLiK logo and used a 2500 millimeter per minute feel at 100% power. This turned out to be way too slow and made quite the mess. Next, I tried 80% power at 4,500 millimeters per minute. This came out much better, but I still felt like there was a little bit more that could be done. My next settings to test were 7,500 millimeters per minute at 75% power, and I was really happy with this.
And should be done. We are done. Let's see what we got. Oh wow, that looks really good. Yeah. Okay. So there we go. That is our first good engraving. We'll go ahead and let you focus on that. So here's attempt number 1. Way too slow. Attempt number 2, a lot better, but it was backwards and it has a lot of scorching. And then this is without air assist. This air assist will make this so much better. Here's number 3. So yeah, overall this thing does really good. I want to try to see if it'll actually cut my usual. We're going to see if it'll cut my usual much thicker plywood. So we'll go ahead and do that. Go ahead and refocus the laser. And we are going to try to cut it. We're just going to cut a little circle. Just a square, whatever. Instead of fill, we're going to do a line. We're going to do it 100% power, and I think we usually do it around 250 millimeters a second, or millimeters a minute. So we're going to try that. Close our thing. Perfect. Okay. Let's go ahead and run it and see what we got. See if it'll actually get through it on the first try. This is one pass, so it may or may not. I would actually be shocked if it did. I definitely think it'll get through with 2 passes. Let's see. I definitely think it got through with 2 passes. Yeah, 2 passes, like, not a problem at all. 2 passes, we cut right through. Let's try it with 1 pass and see if we can get there. I'm really interested to see if we can get there with 1 pass. Oh, yeah. I keep forgetting. I'm gonna actually do something about those. Okay, so we're gonna do 1 pass and see if we can get through it. Again, I would be shocked if it got through. Shocked. Oh my gosh. It got through no problem. That is a powerful little 10-watt laser, dude. Holy cow. Let's try it let's try it at like 300. Is it actually going to do right at 300? That's cool. We'll make the square a little bit smaller, make it easier. Yeah, let's try it at 350. Okay, let's see if we got through. There's no way, right? No. Oh, it got really close though. It practically fell out. That is an amazing 10-watt laser, guys. That's very focused. Look at that. That is a good cut. That's fairly thick material. That thing's impressive. And look, not only did it get through, but got through pretty convincingly. Color me impressed. Holy.
So, what do I think? I think LOKLiK has a hit on their hands. It engraves well, works with light burn, and also cuts incredibly well, despite being called the iEngrave. This is the most well-constructed 10-watt laser I think I've ever had the pleasure of working with. Granted, my sample size is small, so take my opinion with a grain of salt on that. Right now, it's on sale for $699.99, but with $140 off, it brings the total close to $559.
If you found this video helpful, feel free to give it a big old thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more sublimation, and now laser cutting content now. But peace, guys. Love y'all.